At the compound in Africa, Sidwell confronts Lucky, who is held in a cell and guarded by two men. He knows Lucky came to free Dr. Cannon, who has escaped, but he has a guy trailing Izia as they speak. He gloats that he wants Izia back here so he can watch him kill his friend. Lucky claims the doctor is not his friend, and he was pretending he was. He says all he cares about is money, which Sidwell has, and aid work is a nice cover for his real work. Sidwell finds this hard to believe. Lucky tells him to believe what he wants. Lucky just hopes it comes with some cash. Lucky says while they wait, they might as well play cards. Sidwell agrees. He questions Lucky about whether he has a wife and children, but Lucky says he doesn't as they require money, and he is all about keeping his money. Lucky wins, and Sidwell suggests a rematch as they may have a long night ahead. Izia arrives at Port Charles Airport. As he takes off on foot, a man in the airport eyes him. At Sunny's, he calls Diane and tells her to have her phone on and ready for his calls, as he's turning himself into John Cates. In the Quartermain kitchen, Brooke Lynn walks in after Dante lashes out at Carly for taking a sledgehammer to her and Lulu's lives. She asks what is going on, and Carly explains that Dante is calling her out for paying her to break up him and Lulu. Brooke Lynn says that was a long time ago. Carly tells Dante and Brooke Lynn she's sorry, and Brooke Lynn accepts her apology. Carly doesn't want to fight with Dante when Lulu needs all of her family. She walks out. Brooke Lynn asks Dante what that was about. He simply mentions the pressure getting to him and knows what happened was a lifetime ago. In the living room, Sasha finds Michael glued to his phone, obsessing over a big deal. She hopes business won't affect his appetite. He promises it won't but is wondering what is keeping Willow. Sunny arrives in the kitchen and tells Dante they must talk. Brooke Lynn leaves them, and Sunny tells his son that he's sorry about what is happening with Lulu. He asks about Rocco, and Dante says he's sent him to baseball camp, but it's weighing on him. Sunny asks how his son is doing. They sit down, and Dante says Sam is helping him get through this. Sunny is glad he has Sam, but he also knows it's easy to wonder what could have been with Lulu. Sunny brings up his actions lately, thanks his son for not giving up on him, and says he appreciates his son for helping him get through it. Danny says when he was lost and threw away his life with Lulu to join the WSB, Sunny was the one who came to find him. He didn't give up on him either. Sunny says he'll never give up on his children, and he is proud of the man he is. He wishes he could have been there to see him grow up to be who he's become. As Sunny goes to leave, Lois calls him out for trying to sneak out without seeing her. She heard from Dante that he was here. She apologizes about their recent issues and insists she was just trying to protect her daughter. Sunny says he understands and asks Lois to take care of Amelia, Wiley, and Michael for him. Lois says she'll always look out for his family. Later, Sunny finds Michael in the living room as he is trying to call Willow. They discuss Jagger's obsession with Christina, and Sunny admits he's always feared one of his enemies would come for him and do so through his children. Sunny brings up his medication issue, but Michael knows all about it. Michael says the man standing before him is his father, the man who raised him. They embrace and Carly walks in. She is giddy as she's been waiting for this moment. Michael excuses himself to check on his kids. At the hospital, Felicia stops by Lulu's room with water for Maxie. Felicia hopes Maxie isn't planning to spend the night here. Maxie isn't, but she doesn't want Lulu to be alone. Maxie doesn't understand why Lulu can't be put on the donor list. Felicia explains a person's quality of life is one of the criteria, and even with a transplant, her quality of life may not change. Maxie argues her life still matters, and Lulu will fight for it. Later, Dante arrives. He thanks Maxie for staying here with Lulu. He just spoke with the doctors. The cirrhosis is progressing faster than they thought, and they could be losing her. At the PCPD, in the interrogation room, Cates tells Christina that he's going to have Dex cuff her and take her down to holding. Dex thinks that's not necessary. Cates reminds Dex he no longer works for Sunny. Christina snipes that the difference between Kate's and her father is that her father has a moral code, and all he has is a badge. Kate says the badge is all he needs. Kate demands the hesitant Dex cuff Christina, and Dex does so, keeping her calm. He then walks her out, but Alexis arrives, asking where the hell he's taking her daughter.